Hi, this is Mary Brown from Wi-Fi Forward in Washington, D.C. Thank you to DSA for having me. I want to talk about the One Big Beautiful Bill Act that was signed into law in July. That had a spectrum title, and in very briefly, it can be described as follows. The Federal Communications Commission, together with the National Telecommunications and Information Administration, have to find 800 megahertz of spectrum for use by terrestrial cellular networks, so 5G networks. 300 of that has to come from commercial spectrum that the FCC finds, 500 from federal spectrum that the NTIA must find. They have 10 years to do it. The FCC was directed specifically by the bill to look at the upper C-band, which borders radio altimeters. We now know, after a filing just this week by NTIA, that the FCC can probably get 150 megahertz of spectrum from upper C-band. That means the FCC's obligation under the Act is now just 150 megahertz that they have to find by 2034. That spectrum can come from anywhere, low band, mid band, or high band. And we know they already have bands that they're looking at for future allocation to terrestrial cellular. So we've heard rumors that 6 gigahertz is in the crosshairs as a result of this bill. We firmly disagree with that. 6 gigahertz is not mentioned in the bill. The Congress gave both agencies target bands to study and evaluate. NTIA has a set of 3 bands that they are required to look at, and 6 gigahertz is not mentioned. And we also know from the run-up to the bill that there are many people in Congress who think Wi-Fi in the 6 gigahertz band is very important to the U.S. We will have 300 million devices in the band in a couple of years, and we're looking forward to an added economic value of $2.4 trillion by 2027. So 6 gigahertz is there's no change in policy, and if anything, we think coming out of the debate in Congress that Wi-Fi landed in a much stronger spot than when the debate started.